Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. Hold on. I just want to get a little bit more light on in here. There we go. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 5th. This week is, very similar. A lot of the other signs have like a lot of clearing out going on. I think that's definitely happening for you, and I blame it on the retrograde, but it looks like it's going to be positive anyway. So, first card you have is the Two of Diamonds. Great card. Represents really matching up with your job or place of business. If you don't have a job, this is you matching up with a job and being really happy about it. It's like a perfect match between you and your wherever you work or wherever you have a business or whatever. This is things really working out. It can also be like a business connection. So if you are a business owner, it can be you making a really positive connection with a very important client or somebody really important that's really going to help you out, and it'll be great for you. I don't think you're going to see it right away. It's like one of those things, like I get the feeling that it might take a little bit of like, you're going to have to do like a little bit of working on it, on the relationship itself, but it is there and it's going to be great. So just know that you're gonna have to work for it. Next, you have the Ace of Spades, and this is what I was talking about. This is kind of like a death card. It just represents letting go of something, and it's going to lead to a lot of growth for you, letting go of whatever the situation is. So if you have to let something go, just let it go, even if it's like a personal relationship. It could almost be anything. Could be a personal relationship, love relationship, business relationship. So it's on one hand, it's like your business is getting better, but on another hand, it could be letting something go. But that might be why. You might be clearing out for something better to come in, and that's what this card can represent, is that you are like letting things go so that better things can move into place and you can really move forward. This card, I always say when this card comes up, it's like you're never upset that you had to let it go. It's always like you're always happy to see whatever the situation is leave. So just know that you will, it is a positive card. It will lead you into a better time where you'll be a lot happier to let whatever the situation is go. Next, you have the Eight of Spades, kind of similar in a lot of ways. This card can also represent being overindulgent. So on one hand, take it easy on maybe the drinking and things like that this week. That's what this card says. And even eating, whatever, anywhere you can be overindulgent. This card warns against those things. I frequently call this card the Seven Deadly Sins. Even though it doesn't really represent them all, it still kind of hits on some of the big ones. So just avoid that. But this card also says that if you are stuck anywhere and you're not moving forward, that there's a very easy solution. I like the Eight of Spades, even though it can be a challenging card, because the solution is always something very easy to overcome. So it's like if you're banging your head against the wall, you can't move forward in some area, frequently you just need to, the card asks you to just open your eyes and look in a different direction. And it's like saying, it is a card in a lot of ways that says you are on the right path, whatever it is that you're doing, but you just need to make some changes in the way that you're trying to achieve your goals, and this card allows you to move forward. And for whatever reason, you might be feeling a lack of finances this week, and again, the Seven of Diamonds is only internal. You only feel that lack of finances inside. So I always tell people sometimes when this card comes up, you could have $1 million in the bank and you'd still feel like you'd feel this like fear, lack of finances. So you can have money and still get this card, and that's typically what happens. But it's just like, this is you pulling on past situations when you didn't have money and you're applying them to situations today. The story I always tell with this card is, it's like, say you get a check in the mail for $2,000, then all of a sudden your car breaks down and it costs $2,000. So it's like, in the past you might have experienced situations like that. This card can bring in a lot of success. So this card could bring that $2,000 back to you. But the card asks you not to immediately jump to the worst conclusion. Like, frequently when you get this card, you'll be like, oh, well, something bad's going to happen because something good just happened. This card says don't do that. It says think positively, because positive things are going on for you. And those situations are behind us. Those $2,000 car situations are gone. We don't have to deal with that stuff anymore. So just know that. But all in all, not too bad of a week. I don't think it'll be overly exciting, to be honest, but still, you're moving forward. So you have that.